Okay students, let's do some problems. A capillary tube of length L is given and radius R is joined to another capillary tube of length L by 4 and R by 2. Liquid flows through this series combination. So draw the diagram. Simple. Okay, here is a length L and radius is R. Here is length L by 2, L by 4, and here is R by 2. This is a series connection. If the pressure difference at the end of the first tube is P, so question is not the end of the two tubes. Here is a pressure drop. Delta P1 is nothing but P. So let's draw diagram as per the current. Okay, here is R1 is equal to 8 nu L1 L by pi R power 4. R2 is equal to 8 nu L by 4 by pi R power 4 by 2 power 4, and 4 into 4 is 16 by 16. If it go like that, it's 8 nu L by pi R power 4. I am assuming it as 8 nu L1 by pi R power 4 is R. Okay, R1 is equal to R, because 8 nu L by pi R power 4 I am assuming it as R capital R, and R2 is equal to 4R. Here is a potential difference, we don't know. He gave pressure difference is nothing but potential difference across the first tube is P. So across this first tube is P. How to get the potential difference? First, to get I is equal to, assume the total pressure as V, or nothing but delta P1. Okay, delta P total pressure drop. Okay, volumetric flow rate Q or I is equal to delta V or V by, or this is V by R equivalent. Okay, V is nothing but delta PT by R equivalent, both are in series, it will be 5 into R, which is equal to volumetric flow rate. This is a Q value is given. Now to get potential of across this one R1, V1 is equal to I into R1. I is nothing but Q is nothing but delta P total by 5R into radius of the first R1 is nothing but R. It gets cancelled. So V1, delta V1 is nothing but delta P total by 5. We already know what is a V1 value. The V1 is how much? P. So I am doing little slowly because it's, you should understand. At last you should not say that, sir, operation success, sir, patient died. Okay. So delta P1 by 5 is equal to P. So total pressure drop delta P1 is equal to 5 times the P. So delta P1 this is P total. Delta P total is equal to total pressure drop is 5 times the P. If I draw a diagram again, verify your notes. Here is R, here is 5R, here is a delta P, I got 5P. Here is how much is the pressure drop or resistance is nothing but P. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not 5P, 5R, this is 4R. Okay, alright. How much will be the pressure drop here? We know I is equal to, so here is I, which is nothing but Q. I is equal to Q is equal to P by R. I am assuming V is equal to IR. Delta V2 is equal to I into R2. I is how much? 5P by How much is the value? 5p by r. R is 5r. I is equal to 5p by total resistance 5r into what is the R2 value? R2 value is 4r. So 5r gets cancelled. Delta V2 is nothing but 4p. Our pressure drop across this is nothing but 4p. You can do it one more way. If you add these two, p plus 4p, you should get 5p. So V1, remember one more thing, in series V1 plus V2 plus and so on is equal to total volume, total potential difference. Here instead of V1, what will get? Pressure drop across first, pressure drop across two tubes is equal to total pressure drop. In which case it is only in a series case, not in other case. Okay, let's do other question. Under constant pressure head, the volume of liquid flowing per second, is Q is equal to, okay, constant pressure head, volume of liquid is equal to radius r is equal to 1 millimeter and length is 16 centimeter. Okay, volumetric flow rate is 4 centimeter. Sir, what is given? 4 centimeter cube is given, sir. What are we saying? Q is equal to 4 centimeter cube by second. Per second he said, na, flowing per second. Okay, if another tube of radius, this is R1 and L1, R2 is equal to 0.5 millimeter and L2 is equal to 8 centimeter, is connected in series, is connected across with it, and the same pressure head is applied across the combination. Same pressure drop is applied. Okay, now see here, first tube is like alone. Here is a radius R1 and here is length L1, and we know volumetric flow rate across this Q1. So Q1 is given. Okay, Q1 is as for the first statement. Next, what happened? He is maintaining P1 minus P2. So P total is equal to P1 minus P2 is maintained. Next, so what happened? He connected another pipe which is in series to this. If it is connected in series, what pressure maintained here? Here P1 and here P2. He maintained the same pressure. So here is L1, R1, L2 and R2. Take as two resistors R1 and R2. They are connected to same battery. Draw the diagram of circuit for the first case, and here is a resistance R1 and voltage V. So we got the current I is nothing but Q. Get the potential difference or P1 minus P2 and apply here. How it is? R1 and R2. It is connected to same potential here, P1 minus P2. Try to solve this. Next, we are going to the next question. A blood flow through the large artery of radius 2.5 millimeter is found to be 20 centimeter long. See, if the blood is flowing through nerves or anything is said, that is also Paul's theorem application, that is also capillary tube. Okay, that is also capillary tube. Q is equal to pi p r power 4 by 8 nu L. We can apply the blinded eyes, and the pressure across is maintained 380 pascals. So P is known. Calculate the average speed. Average speed is nothing but, he gave a radius, right? So V is equal to, okay, so listen, you can get the value of Q from these calculations. How to get the velocity? Area into velocity is nothing but Q. So velocity is equal to Q by area. What is the area, sir? Area of a nerve. Q by area. Q, how the area is? Radius is given pi r square. Do this, you will get an answer. Thank you.